Hi everyone, this is Shalli Kumar again from OSCE Nurse Training Cambridge. I'm an experienced OSCE Nurse trainer for the NMC OSCE exam in UK and also the lead trainer for OSCE Nurse Training Cambridge. So I'm back with another video for you. So if you like my NMC OSCE videos, please press the like button now and subscribe to my channel. It gives me a lot of positive motivation to keep making these videos for you, and looking at your comments, it looks like they are helping you to pass your exam, hopefully first time. So yes, please. And also, if you want to know more about our training, you can also visit obviously us on our Google review page, where nurses have been leaving their reviews about our training and their experience. Okay, so let's get started today's video. So we are going to look at today's video, and today's video is one of the clinical skills again. So last time we did catheter specimen of urine, so this time we're going to do removal of catheter. Okay, so we will be looking at what are the most common fails, 5 most common fails in removal of catheter station for your clinical skills for your NMC OSCE exam. Okay, so let's have a look then. So it is a 8-minute station, as you can see on your screen. ID and allergy status is already complete, so you do not need to complete that because you only got just 8 minutes to do the actual procedure to remove the catheter. You need to deflate the balloon port correctly on the catheter and then remove the catheter safely. Okay, so that's what you need to do in those 8 minutes. So what are the most common fails, and what I'm going to tell you as my top tips about these fails, that you do not end up making these mistakes. Now this is a very popular station in your exam, so it's easy, but nurses still fail it just for very simple mistakes. Okay, so the first one is that you did not tell your patient post catheter symptoms. So in the beginning, when you explaining the procedure, taking consent, it's important that you tell your patient what to expect after removal of catheter. What are the main post catheter symptoms? So which are we know is the frequency, urgency and discomfort, but you do need to tell your patient. Okay, if you forget to tell now, you will forget it later on after removing the catheter, and it would be a critical fail. So I will highly suggest, once you've taken the consent, straight away, before you even get your equipment ready to remove the catheter, tell your patient, okay, about the post catheter symptoms. You can also add, if they keep drinking 2.5 liters of fluids and increase their activity, so that will obviously decrease the symptoms as well. Okay, but you do need to clearly tell them what are the post catheter symptoms, frequency, urgency and discomfort. Okay, so number 2, did not wear apron or gloves before touching the catheter or the tubing. So now this is very, very, very common fail, and it's a very simple thing to do, but when you're nervous you can do these things. But if you touch the catheter or any tubing, you maneuver without gloves and apron on, it's an infection control critical fail. Okay, so it's a big infection control issue and it would be a critical fail. So make sure you can talk to the patient, take your consent, tell the post catheter symptoms and all that, and then go and get your equipment, put your gloves and apron on, then expose the patient, and then you can deflate the balloon and all that. So do not touch any catheter or tubing in a hurry to see, oh, let me see where the catheter is, where the balloon port is. Don't do that until you got gloves and apron on. So that's really, really important. Okay, number 3 is did not confirm the water in the balloon. So when the catheter is inserted, we always inflate the balloon with sterile water. So now different catheters can have different size balloon. Most common is 10 mils in your exam, that's what you get, but you do need to check. They do give you sometime written paperwork which tells you how much water is in the balloon. If you are not given any paperwork, you can ask your examiner to confirm with you how much water is in the balloon, because that's the amount of water you need to remove. So it's really, really important you check that, and your marking criteria says this clearly. Okay, so that's the another common fail, that you didn't check and you went ahead and removed, because you wouldn't know how much to remove if you don't know how much is in the balloon itself first. Okay, so you need to check that first. Okay, so number 4 is that did not fully deflate the balloon before taking the catheter out. So if there is 10 mils, you need to really take full 10 mils out. 9.5 will be a critical fail. Okay, anything less than 10 will be a critical fail, and your examiner comes and checks that you have fully deflated the balloon. Why is it so important? Because if you don't fully deflate the balloon, it will cause injury to the patient as it's coming out of the urethra. So it's really important that the full 10 mils are out. And this is a very common fail, because nurses think, oh, it's a mannequin, it's not a real person. So, okay, I've got nearly 10 mils out, is fine. No, it can't be nearly 10 mils out. It has to be full 10 mils out. If that's what 10 mils is, you're gonna confirm me. Is it 10 mils? Is it 20 mil? Whatever it is, it needs to come out, okay, fully. So, that's another most common fail. So, number 5 then, did not remind the patient to let the nurse know or let you know when they have passed urine post catheter. So it's really important, and it's a big part of your marking criteria. So you definitely need to say that after taking the catheter out, because if you don't tell the patient to confirm that they have passed urine post procedure, it's important to know, because if they haven't, they might be going into urinary retention again without once the catheter is out. So we need to know the patient has successfully started passing urine after taking the catheter out. So that's why it's part of the marking criteria. There is always a reason why something is part of the marking criteria, and if you understand the logic behind it, then you will easily remember it. So the logic is, it's important that patient starts passing urine normally after taking the catheter out, and you can only know that if patient tells you that they have passed urine after taking the catheter out. So it's really important that you remind your patient. So those are the most common fails in last 6 months to a year in this station. Like I said, it's a very popular station. Hopefully now these top tips will help you, and you will not make those mistakes now, and you will know how to do this procedure correctly in your exam. So I hope this video is going to help you with that. So that's hopefully you like the video. So if you do like the video, please press the like button now and subscribe to my channel. You can also visit us on OSCEnursetraining.com. We provide both online and face-to-face training for OSCE, and we also provide resit support as well. So if just somebody failed few station and they just want to do resit support with us, we just do that as well. So, and you can email us on OSCEnursetraining@outlook.com. I will soon be back with another video for you. So bye for now.